What's up, guys? Welcome to my review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Just real quick, I want to go ahead and thank everybody who did watch my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 review. It got a lot better appraisal and reception, I guess, than I thought it would. So, I do thank you guys for watching that. Modern Warfare 3. Now, if you've seen my Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops rant where I kind of went off and was like, Modern Warfare 2 really isn't anything special, why does everyone think it's great, and Spec Ops doesn't work, and blah blah blah. Then I played the campaign, and I enjoyed the campaign for Modern Warfare 2. So, again, if you guys don't know, for these reviews, I do not include the multiplayer. I personally do not care for Call of Duty's multiplayer. If you guys like Call of Duty's multiplayer, that's perfectly fine. But for me, it's just not for me. I do like playing, however, the multiplayer modes, and I enjoy the single player modes as well, which is what I'm going to be talking about. So in case you guys are not familiar with how I do these particular Call of Duty reviews, that's how I review them. Plus, I think basing it on multiplayer really isn't. I mean, it's something that's just kind of like another feature, you know. I mean, I know there are people who just play it for multiplayer, but me, I guess I'm the odd one out and play it for this stuff. I just got done beating it. Oh, what is today? I'll go ahead and date this just for fun. It's 8:35 and it's July 10th, 2014, so this will probably go up the next day. But I just got done beating it. And I gotta say, the campaign for Modern Warfare 3 was a little bit lackluster in comparison to what you got to do in Modern Warfare 2. That's not to say it was necessarily bad, it was just a little more lackluster than Modern Warfare 2. I think I liked Modern Warfare 2's campaign a little bit better, but one of the cool things about this campaign was the ending. For me personally, I like the way the twist happened in Modern Warfare 2, but the ending, I mean, it was cool, but it felt a little bit lackluster. Like, yeah, okay, that was cool, but it just felt like, I don't know, there's just something about it. But this ending felt right. Again, I love the plot twist in Modern Warfare 2, but they kind of tried to do a plot twist in this game, which didn't really work for me. But the ending for this game, holy crap. The best, for me personally, the best level was the last level as far as single player goes. You get in this juggernaut suit, and it's basically like the airport level from Modern Warfare 2, but instead it's like in a juggernaut suit in the streets, which I thought was really cool. And the ending was pretty satisfying. I won't spoil it for those of you guys who have played it, but again, the ending for Modern Warfare 2, it was okay. I didn't hate the ending, but I thought this ending was a lot more powerful. So overall, I think the overall campaign of Modern Warfare 3 is lacking in comparison to Modern Warfare 2. I thought Modern Warfare 2 had more variety. You were in various different spots throughout the game. So you had a lot of variety as far as the environments and what you got to do. In this, it's mostly just infantry-based stuff. Sometimes you get on some MGs. Most of it's just in city streets or buildings, In Modern Warfare 2, you're like in the desert, then you're like in the mountains, and then you're in like a forest cabin type area. You're on snowmobiles, boats. In this, you're really just in, from what I remember, just like jeeps, and you were in choppers and stuff, but I don't know, it just felt a little bit more lacking in my opinion, at least as far as the overall campaign. But the ending I thought was much better done, I guess because this is sort of the game that concludes the story. So overall, the campaign I liked Modern Warfare 2's campaign a little bit better, but I thought this one was okay. The ending, though, I thought was better. Now getting to the Spec Ops stuff. In this game, I actually got to play the Spec Ops stuff, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I really wished when I played Modern Warfare 2 that had worked, because that might I could have easily then compared the Spec Ops modes and told you which one I liked better or which one I didn't like as much. After I played through Spec Ops mode first, I don't really think it ruined any of the story, but I could see where they kind of reused some things. Like towards the end, there's towards the end of the campaign that there's a similar thing in Spec Ops, but you basically just play it backwards. So I guess in Spec Ops mode, you're playing it the campaign level backwards, or vice versa. So I noticed that, but it wasn't a big deal. I didn't mind that. I just happened to notice it. And then the final thing I want to talk about is the survival mode. Now, this was by far my favorite thing about this game. This is by far, for me personally, is what puts this over Modern Warfare 2. I think Modern Warfare 2 had the better campaign as far as fun factor and everything. But this one, where it shines, is the different modes. I think it was a little lacking in the campaign other than the ending, but the Spec Ops was fun. Granted, the Spec Ops I'm sure is good in Modern Warfare 2. I just never got to play it. If I do ever get a chance to play through that, though, I'll compare them both and talk about them. But until then, I can't really talk about Modern Warfare 2 because I could never get it to work right. But the survival mode that they added in this game, holy crap, guys, this is a great mode. Basically, it's like zombies, but without the whole zombies thing where you have to you have to board up the rooms and you have to have really strong co-op, in order to survive. It was just really fun. It was like an amped up version of combat training. It was like a scaled difficulty version of combat training from Black Ops. It was a really, really fun experience. It does get pretty tough after a while. Me and Icy are playing it on co-op, and we're up to, I believe, the hard survival modes. There's the hard, and then there's like the insane ones. We're about halfway through the hard ones, I think. So, yeah, it's gonna be really tough, but it's been very fun, very challenging. If I had to say what my favorite gun from this game is, it's the PKP with the foregrip and the red dot. That's by far my favorite gun to use in this game. I liked a lot of the campaign guns. I liked how you got to switch around between doing stuff. I don't remember if in Modern Warfare 2, I don't think you got to do this, but in Modern Warfare 3, you actually got to, I'm going to call it the gunship. I don't know what it is, because I really don't remember. You just see this gray screen, and you get to switch between the different weapons. So you have what was it, like a 40 millimeter cannon or something, and then you have like a machine gun, and then you got like a huge mortar strike thing. I can't remember what they're all called. It says when you cycle through them with triangle, but that was really fun. I don't think that was in Modern Warfare 2. But I can understand why people call this kind of just a reskinned Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I always kind of said that about the Call of Duty games. They were all just really reskins, of COD 4, just with better graphics and different weapons and stuff. The engine was still basically the same. But with this, I understand why people say that. I mean, a lot of the things are the same. You can break the dog's necks, which I thought that was a Modern Warfare 3 thing until I played the campaign of Modern Warfare 2. So that, I mean, I guess for some people that's disappointing, but for me, it really didn't bother me. But they had that, and the Predator missile, everything is the same visually. But I still like the graphics in this game. They are a little bit more stepped up from Modern Warfare 2, which I do like. But again, the main thing I like about this game is the survival mode. Modern Warfare 2 only had the Spec Ops campaign and multiplayer, but within the Spec Ops you have three options. You have the survival, the Spec Ops missions, which is just like the co-op, and then there's Chaos, which I did not play. So I unfortunately can't comment on the Chaos mode. I'm not really sure what that is, and someone was telling me it was DLC. So I guess I never played it. I never bothered playing it, and I apologize that I can't throw that into this video, but I don't think it's imperative. I mean, the survival mode is enough to be fun and to be a good game. So overall, do I still think Modern Warfare 3 is better than Modern Warfare 2? I mean, I really can't say. Like I said, I really like both games, but for different reasons. I like the campaign a little bit better in Modern Warfare 2, but I like the survival in Modern Warfare 3, and I like the ending of Modern Warfare 3. It just worked. And I think it was a solid ending. You know, everything just fit into place and worked, and I like that. I do think that this campaign, though, is a bit forgettable at times, and some of the areas are a bit repetitive. You know, that's why I like Modern Warfare 2's environments a little more. But overall, I'd have to say I enjoyed the game. I had fun with it. Am I going to review any of the other Call of Duty games in the future? Well, as of this time that I'm making this video, I've not made the Black Ops review, so maybe I'll do something for Black Ops after I do this, but it'll be uploaded after this video if I do it. So if I do any other future Call of Duty games, it'll just have to wait till I get them. I just happened to get these because they were cheap, and that's really all I can say. Would I say that this is better than Battlefield? No, but I do think it's a nice change of pace in comparison to Battlefield. That's pretty much how I feel about Call of Duty. I think it has better campaigns, and the multiplayer modes are a nice change of pace from Battlefield. But just me personally, I wouldn't play the multiplayer for this game simply because of the whole connection-based thing. Just really doesn't appeal to me. So that's all I can say. But again, I guess it's time to close this up and wrap this up. Again, if you like the multiplayer for Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 or 3 or whatever, any of them, that's fine. I personally don't, and that's why I didn't cover it, because it's just not my cup of tea. But if it's yours, hey, that's awesome. Do you guys like Modern Warfare 2? Or Modern Warfare 2, of course. Modern Warfare 3, or do you like Modern Warfare 2 better? I know a lot of people say they like Modern Warfare 2 better. Me, I'm just kind of on the fence now. Now that I've played both, I think they're about the same. I don't really like one more than the other anymore, because there's things in Modern Warfare 3 that I like, that, you know, in Modern Warfare 2 there's things I like. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching my Call of Duty reviews. I do appreciate it. Whether they get a lot of views or not a lot of views, I'm still going to make the videos. I do appreciate the thumbs ups and the positive feedback you guys have given, and any of the help you guys have given me, especially when I made that rant on the Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops stuff. You know, someone was actually trying to help me at that, which I really do appreciate. And I'd rather get that kind of reception over, you know, some fanboy just being like, oh my god, how could you hate this? This is my favorite game. You're an idiot, and all this other stuff that you just read. You know, I'd rather have helpful tips like that could help me fix it so I could enjoy it. And I still would like to try the Spec Ops stuff. If I ever do get it working for Modern Warfare 2, I'll sort of probably do a comparison, or maybe just add another video talking about it. But I think this video's pretty much concluded, so until next time, guys, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching all my Call of Duty reviews and other reviews that you may watch in the future, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.